Psalm 121. This psalmist is obviously in need of God's help, God's intervention. My help comes from Yahweh, who made heaven and earth. He believes that God is creator, that we did not come here by chance without God, and that all around us is a beautifully, purposefully created heaven and earth. And so he says, and so help me. In other words, you who are a creator, help me please. That means create. God is creative, and we have to tap into that. Save me in creative ways, and God is very creative. When we come to him with a problem, he always answers it in a way that surprises us. He is beautifully creative, and there is a beauty in all his creation. He goes on, Yahweh is your keeper, Yahweh is your shade, and the sun will not harm you by day nor the moon by night. This is the very language of Israel in the wilderness. They, like us, were in Egypt in the world. We were baptized as they went through the Red Sea. We're not yet in the promised land. We are in the wilderness, on the journey towards his kingdom. And God led them by a pillar of fire in the night to keep them warm. It's cold in the desert at night. And by a pillar of cloud in the daytime. Now, it's terribly hot in the desert. The sun is shining directly on you. But God had this big pillar of cloud that gave them shade. Again, creatively meeting their need. So, we are in that wilderness journey with all our needs. For warmth at night, as it were. For shade from the sun in the daytime. God knows our needs. And he does provide in a very beautiful and in a very creative way. That's why he begins by saying this in the psalm, my help comes from Yahweh who made heaven and earth. He who is the creator, we don't know how exactly, but he is the creator. He will be creative for me. As you pass through life and you see how God does care for you, always in non-standard, surprising ways, and you think about it, there's a beauty in it. Just as there is a beauty in all of God's true creation, the closer you look, the more beautiful it becomes. And that is also observable in his creative hand in your life.